Hey guys, it's Sam. Today I'm going to be doing a video where I take you through all of my previous year's Hobonichi weeks. And while this might be a little bit longer of a video than usual because of that, not every year that I used a Hobonichi was I very consistent with it, so some of them are going to be pretty quick flips, as you will see the evolution of how I use the Hobonichi weeks. I guess I'd never thought of doing a video to show like all of them before, but I did have a comment the other day saying that they could not find my Hobonichi Weeks prior year's flips videos. And while I think I had a couple, and I don't know if they are turned on or off right now, I know that I probably didn't do any flips of the older ones that I didn't use as much. So I thought I'd just go ahead and film them all at once so that you can kind of see the progression of how I use them over the years. So if you'd like to see how much my weeks have changed over the years, stay tuned. All right, so 2017 was not the first year that I had heard of or tried the Hobonichi. I think that 2015 or 2016 was the first year, and it was not a week's. But it was difficult for me the first year because I think something that a lot of people deal with when they first find out about Hobonichi and you see other people using Hobonichis, you're not really expecting, I think, the shape and size, and especially if you are getting a regular week's, the weight, how lightweight this planner is. And so I guess the first year I wasn't like incredibly impressed, but I decided to go ahead and go for it. I did not stay consistent with this year at all, but I tried. I've always been pretty low key about monthly decor, but you can see I gave up on that pretty quickly. And I don't think I spent the entire year in this planner at all. I gave up after a few months, so there won't be a lot to look through here on this one. This was obviously before the new year began, but since this planner was new to me, I decided to go ahead and get into it before the year started just to see like how I was going to use it and how things were going to go. I remember thinking that I didn't know how this was going to work with um, the grids being so small, and I wasn't really happy with the paper and my handwriting or any of that, but I really wanted to give this planner a try. So I think looking back that I was much less hard on myself about the whole like pen situation than I am now. I think I've gotten even more as time has gone on, sensitive to the pens and whether I like them or not. Most of this, I think, is going to be friction, but it's crazy to me that I really tried to shrink my handwriting down to a size that is definitely not comfortable or natural to me, trying to make it work. If you've been around here very long at all, you know that I used to always do my weather, and I even did it in my ring planners for a long time. So just using weather stencils. The weather stencils that I have used for years, the shop is no longer open, so I apologize, you're not going to be able to find it. I remember, I remember using this. I remember this hedgehog washi tape and the hedgehog weeks that I got another year. Thought it was so cute. And it looks like this washi tape has yellowed. So from 2017 to today, it's very yellowed. I tried stamps very briefly. That is not anything that stuck either. Oh my goodness. I tried to draw a TV. Oh my. Yeah. So this didn't make it very far at all. Let's see what the notes pages look like. I tried. That washi tape and ink aren't holding up very well either, it doesn't look like. Yeah, so when you don't when you don't keep up with a planner, you definitely don't keep up with any of the tracking either. So that is all for this year, except for my Pinned test page. I thought I saw one there. There was one, but I think there was one more. I thought I saw it as I flipped by. There was one. So me trying to do stamps, me trying to do stencils, I really stink at both of these things pretty much. So those are two things that I've really never stuck with. So these were all the pens that I was trying to make work with the weeks that first year. All right, 2017. So even though I failed in 2017 to use this planner consistently, 2018, I chose the adorable hedgehog and we try again. So this was the first year that I used a photo in that little pocket, covered up this place with a family photo as well. This was, I think I still, yeah, I still have this pack. This is like Post-it sticky notes and I just glued it down. This, I tried various things and I haven't flipped through these, so it'll be an adventure together. So I have no sticker for January, but a sticker for February. Oh, wow. I like this idea. I don't know how well I could stick with it. Well, obviously I haven't stuck with it. So I made it 1 month, but I like looking back at it. That's fun. So that's cool. I used to track more stuff in here with these stickers. I think what happened is I got like overwhelmed with trying to, okay, so this was one of those kits. I think this one is from Once More with Love. And so it would have been like the wacky holidays. And so there was literally a sticker for all of the days. So I probably just omitted the ones that I didn't like. And then I probably didn't buy the kits anymore, or I decided that I didn't want to overwhelm my spread like that. And so I just did a couple of them, I guess. Yeah. So as you can see, as usual, very minimal stickers, very minimal decoration, lots of YouTube videos. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. I don't even remember. Oh my gosh, look at that. And when I used these YouTube stickers that are the red from Carolina's Crafts, they obviously jump off at the page a lot more than more minimal stickers. So looks like I was pretty consistent. I guess we'll look at the weekly pages. So I don't remember doing, oh, I can see it through this page. So I set it up and then didn't use it. I don't remember, because this has been a few years ago, but this is obviously me trying some things before the planner got started. And then I think I must have abandoned it very early on for the first week to not even have anything in it. So this would have just been like my Bible reading plan. Maybe I decided I was going to use it for something else. And then, yeah, I was going to use it as like a diet and exercise planner, which never works for me when I try to separate things like that. The only thing that works, and that's half the time, is the journal, because I think I'm just coming to terms with, although I like the idea of journaling and it's very romantic to me being consistent as someone who journals is just, it's not my true love. Planning is my true love. I tried to keep a diary throughout my childhood and I kept like the same diary and didn't make it anywhere in that. And then I tried to make several different like journals throughout our early marriage, like things about the kids and all of that. And I was horrible about keeping up with that. And I think I'm just coming to terms with it's just not as me as I would like it to be. And then I need to just let it go. The only thing that bothers me is if we have like a big event that happens, like we take a trip or something special, flying to California, I want to have space to put those things. But on a daily basis, I'm just not finding myself wanting to go in. And I don't know. I think that I want to do it. And then I look back at the things that I wrote and I'm like, am I even going to care about going back to read that later in life? Or are any of my kids going to care And it's not like it's some kind of release to me, it's almost like a chore. So maybe journaling is just not my thing, which leads me to another thought that has nothing really to do with this video. I'm very torn at the moment about whether or not I'm going to use a mega or a regular weeks for 2023. I have both on deck ready to go, but I do really like writing in one that's thinner like this because it's so much easier when you're not like writing on that hump that the mega gives, especially towards the beginning of the year when you have like all of the book behind you and you're like trying to balance. Anyway, that's a me thing. So I was trying to do like my pretend planning to see if this was going to be something that works for me. Feels like there's a page between here. So obviously didn't use it. I know that I used it though. I don't know. Maybe I didn't get it like at the beginning of the year. I don't know. But I tried. I tried here. Was using some stickers that had been for kits, for ring planners. Yeah. Crap day. I feel like I write that a lot. Don't do a lot of colorful spreads, but I was trying to use up my washi. Mushroom day. I feel like I want to take that sticker out of here. Use it in my planner now. So yeah, more colors than I usually use. Me trying the letter in here. Wow. See, like things like this, that's enough for me. If I just like think about it and do it like that, or in the back pages even of a regular weeks, because I think you'll see my track record here is that whoa, that has to be like one of those gosh, what Papermate flares. I think that's Papermate flares. Wow, my handwriting is all over the place here. See, like this would have been on a flyer or something because me and my friends went kayaking. What in the world? This, I wonder if this is friction. I hope the light's going to be okay. It's rainy here today. I wonder if this is friction. No, it's not friction. What in the world kind of pen is this? This is super sad. Okay, so can't really see what happened that week. Again, I would like to mention that there is friction in here, and I have said before in other videos that I do not have my journals and planners in a very well climate controlled room. It's an add-on on the house, and it just, our heating and air conditioning isn't very efficient, so it goes between really cold in here in the winter and really warm in here in the summer. And these are years old now. I have Bible journals that I wrote in that are probably a dozen years old by now, and the handwriting is still in there as well. But oh my goodness, this is so messy. I did messy planning without, maybe I didn't think it was messy at the time, but I look at it now and I'm like, oh, this is messy. So I try to stay pretty consistent this year. It seems like it started out not at the beginning, but I might have gotten it early. I love Halloween spreads. See, I always decorate this time of year. That is something that has not and will not change. My year can be completely plain, and then the last few months of the year, you're going to see an explosion, oh my gosh, of holiday decoration. Oh, I like this though. Oh, I left a little note to myself. All right, so this is where you see how well I use my notes pages. I was trying to put like health stuff here in the back. I tried to get like some stuff going on here. There's a whole lot. Oh, this is like health stuff too, but pen test page here. I think one of my kids was trying to show me how to draw faces, and they did it in here. Notes to myself for the following here. Don't be swayed. I'm trying to tell myself, stay in the Hobonichi weeks. Look how well that worked, guys. This I must have been like in the car, like Christmas stuff here, obviously. Messy, messy, messy. But I'm kind of liking it. I am. 1 meal plan, 2 meal plan. Oh, I did a couple of different weeks. I probably was like, oh, this is never going to work because I'm going to run out of pages. And then I got scared and stopped using. That was a fountain pen. I did this for several weeks. I don't even remember that. Then I got scared that I was going to run out of space, probably. Or wait, no, this is at the end of the year. Oh, week 52. So that's all the notes pages I used, and I used, well, no, not these. I must have oh wait, I must have broken them up. Okay, so I had some notes pages here unused. That was testing. Okay. Lots of nonsense. Oh, Sam, I love you so much. See, in the middle of all of this nonsense, my husband did a pen test in here and left me a little love note. That's so sweet. Okay, I have some things here you can't see because they are logins. Oh my word. Oh my word. This is kind of fun. Obviously, I didn't use this. What? Inkjoy. Inkjoy was horrible. What is this? I'll never know. I'll never know. But whatever this is, did that whole like leaching. Oh, wow. Well, I like to see, I'm not an artist. So some people, like when they're bored or nervous or waiting on a hold on the phone, they doodle, and I just write words over and over and over again. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's my husband again. Doesn't he have beautiful handwriting? Oh yeah. Okay. This is kind of sad. I feel like this is kind of ragey in the back here. So, and then pencil board. All right, so that was 2018. 2019, I had 2 Hobonichi weeks, and I really wanted to use them for different things. This is where I started. I love these, but I love them more and more each year. But I tried to do some new stuff here. Oh, wait, did I miss a month? And I have just come to the conclusion that I cannot keep up with more than one planner. It just makes me a little bit crazy. Well, actually, it makes me a lot crazy, and I just can't do it. So I kept pretty consistent here with washi tape and the month stickers here. Obviously, I wasn't using this in December, or I would have put washi tape there. Again, I don't use this planner generally until the new year begins. No. All right. Counting down to our first Metallica concert. That's why I was trying to like have some fun here. Looking back, I would never do that again. Ever, 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 ever. I would never do that again. Oh, I didn't realize until after I stopped doing that job, like how frustrated watching people do things all day, every day that were wrong, watching shoplifters chasing after bad guys, how frustrated it really made me until I'm like not in that anymore. like working at the bank, sometimes people are frustrated because things have gone wrong or they don't have enough money or whatever, but they're not like making horrible decisions all day every day. So I really liked the way this looked. I did. I'm 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 like, so I've got my Libra scale, and like half of me is earthy and the other half of me is like all black. So this I really really like. But this, see, this is like the two me's. Earthy, black. Love that. These were fun. Oh, see, I didn't use a lot of Hobonichi Weeks kits. That's washi. But here's a kit. There's a kit. And then it was gone. This, I think, was a kit too. Counting down to something else. What am I counting to? Oh, going to San Francisco. Yeah. I forgot that that was in this Hobonichi Weeks. Oh, it's a gnome. I still think I have that sticker sheet. And this is some kind of um this is some kind of pen that is, I can't think of the word right now. I know it. You don't have to tell me. I know it what it is. I can't think. You ever have that where you can't think? Okay. What happened here? I don't know. But it bled through the side there. Mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Okay, so it looks like I gave up at the end of the year on my Hobonichi Weeks. Yes, I did. This, I think I had to put here because of the way I was storing my weeks in a different cover, and it was like breaking the page down. So I always really do stink at the back pages, but I like it. House plans. Pasting in my like household tracker, which I stink at keeping up with. More, I used to do this all the time, um, and I haven't been doing it lately. But maybe I need to add that. Maybe I need to add that. I always think that I'm going to do Thanksgiving planning in my planner, but then I never do because we wait till the last minute. Christmas we try to keep up with. This is when I was trying so much to get into watercolor, but I don't do it well, and so I've kind of given up on it. What is here? Something is pasted in. Oh, TV series tracker. All right. Oh, still, I was just talking to my husband about this the other day. I always go to work the same way because it's morning and my brain, whatever. And there's this area that I just want to always stop and take a picture in the morning of the fog. And it's like a field, and there's like all kinds of different stuff in the field, and there's like a barn at the top of the hill. And I'm not a morning person. And so I'm always wanting to um, take a picture in the morning, but then I don't get up early enough and I'm not going to. So it's probably going to be on my list for the rest of my life. So this is a regular weeks and I didn't use it all. All right. So there, I'm actually wearing a shirt. It just has the glasses and fall. So I'm wearing that shirt right now. So this would be the same year. I guess I took things away because there were things around this. I must have pulled things off to move somewhere else. Um, I Oh, okay. I set this up, I think, to use, and then ended up moving into the regular weeks is what happened. So that is why there was nothing at the very beginning of. Okay, there wasn't. I started it early, and there was nothing at the beginning of the other one because I was using this one. Stop eating sugar. That has not worked out. Or maybe what happened is like I messed this one up in my mind and then I didn't want to be in it anymore. Um, is probably what happened. And then I back planned. Yep. So, oh wow. Oh, wow. I had stickers in the back. Maybe I should do that again. So, yeah, I didn't use this past January. I had some washi, watercolors, YouTube ideas, and then pen test pages. So this one I abandoned for that one. And this, to give a comparison, this is the 2019 yellow, and this is the 2023 yellow, which I guess now that I look at it, this one is warmer and I like it better than this one. But I'm just trying to decide if I want to use this or regular weeks. I usually have set this up by now, and I haven't because I'm just that unsure about whether or not I'm going to use it. And now I don't remember if this was here or in the other one, but probably this one. Probably. All right. Moving on to 2020. Oh, I wondered where that sticker went. I knew I had one. I am an introvert in my head because I don't like mingling and small talk and all of that, but I'm actually an extrovert. But now that I've studied all of the personality stuff, being an E, an extrovert, doesn't necessarily mean you like people or like doing like stuff with lots of people or always want to talk to people, but it means that your cognitive function, your strongest cognitive function is extroverted. So mine as an ESTJ is extroverted thinking. So I like to talk things out, like here on my YouTube channel. Or if I am trying to make a decision, I like to get like people's opinions about it and I'll talk it all out with people instead of like leaving all of those important decisions in my own head. I like to like throw out the information and see what other people think. So don't think that just because you don't like to people that that has to mean that you are an introvert in Myers-Briggs, because that's not how it works. All right. Oh boy. This is not what I was expecting. What the heck? Did I not use this planner at all? Oh my goodness. Um, that 2020, 2020. Okay. There was no 2020 Hobonichi Weeks love because this is like me trying 1 week in the middle of May. Oh my. Um, oh, wait. Okay, so I was in dispatch this week and I was taking. Okay, I was trying to like. I'm gonna use this as a dispatch diary, so maybe I should be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna have to not show you guys this. Okay. And then I was trying to do like a little scripture a day. That didn't even last a week. This is super sad. I tried it again. I tried it again. I tried it again. Oh boy. Then I decided I was going to try to use it as a planner again. That didn't work. Oh my. Okay, so I would have to say that Hobonichi Weeks was a giant fail for that year. Everything is blank here. Oh my goodness. Okay, didn't use any of the trackers. But I wanted to make sure that I had notes for the next year. Wow. This is really sad. Enneagram. Didn't even take notes on that. Okay, and then my pencil board. And what about pen test pages? I wasn't even in here enough to doodle. This is super sad, guys. That is pathetic. Okay, so 2020 was the year of no Hobonichi Weeks. I must have been strongly in rings at that time. All right, 2021. I bought this one, and set all the months up, and then decided that I was going to use a Mega Weeks. I did a lot of layout testing in this one. So this would have been not like actual planning, but like pretend planning, like this kind of stuff. Like this would have been stuff that might or might not have even been happening. But it was just like doing the whole pen tests, trying to come to terms with why I didn't like using the Hobonichi weeks because of the pen and paper drama. It's crazy because I feel like I got way more particular than I had been about the pen. Like I've gotten worse, not better. So I'm hoping that that's about to change. A couple pen test pages here. Tombos. All right, and then the Mega Weeks, which was my main planner. And I did sometimes use this one to take pages out of to put in this planner. Oh, look here. I could use these. But these ones aren't so good. I think these are from cloth and paper, and you have to have like a Sharpie marker. And I don't like having to bring a Sharpie with me to write on something, so I might not even use that. Lots of good tracking. Oh, never going to try that again. That made me have anxiety just looking at it. Everything's too tiny for my handwriting for that. All right, looks like we are using it pretty consistently in the months, so this is good. I remember, yeah, setting that up. Oh, this isn't bad, but I don't write that small, and that's one of the things that has stressed me out the most, is trying to like conform to the tiny grids. I feel like I was getting a lot of stuff done here. I was winning. I felt a thick page here, so I would have, oh, here, ripped one out for that. I really want to not do that this year and just like embrace the imperfection instead of striving for the perfection that's never going to happen. Like, oh goodness, that's super tiny. So frustrating. Oh, this was when we were traveling. So this would have been back planning because I took my rings with me on our trip where I finally got to see the ocean. Oh, this is when my dad was dying. This was rough. This was rough. It's still rough, you know? Sometimes when you lose people in your lives, especially if you had like a difficult relationship, it almost makes it more difficult when you lose somebody because then like all of the what could have happened or what you wish had happened or what you would change, super rough. And then COVID made it so horrible because I wasn't allowed to go see him. He lived in a different state. And yeah, anyway, I don't want to talk about it. It's going to make me cry. But I used the weeks pretty consistently here. I'm doing such a good job. And this is why I was so sure that the weeks was going to go really well for me in 2022 because I was using it so consistently at the end of the year. And then it didn't. And then we all got COVID. All right. This stuff I never keep up with well, but I try. Planner check-in. This I thought was the most genius idea ever. And then if I had just stuck with it, maybe I'll put it back in my planner this year. Maybe I will. This is when I was trying to do like the running to-do lists. But honestly, I don't know. I feel like I spend more time trying to come up with things to write here than I need. Like sometimes it's really just okay to grab a little piece of note paper, write a running to-do list, and not have all of those things necessarily in your planner. So I use this as a journal. but not like horribly consistently either. Here. Um, but I was using it. This is page 92. So this one I definitely needed a Mega Weeks for. San Francisco packing list. So big chunk of pages I didn't need, didn't use. So yeah, and then I just did where I'm at currently in my 2022 planner flip the other day, so I can put that one in the comments below so you can find it easily if you're not like looking at this video like this week or next week. But the thing that I really love about the Hobonichi weeks, even though I struggle with the things that I have mentioned in this video and many others, is that this is honestly what keeps me coming back. These little bound books that I can pick up and flip through very easily. I don't have to store the pages somewhere. I don't have to keep it all together. You know, I'll drop my box of stuff for my ring planners and stuff will go flying everywhere, and then I have to put it back on order and I have to fight with it, and then it's like, what do I keep and what do I not keep? And although there is the stress of what makes it into these little planners, what's worth it to, you know, hold on to, um, it's not stressful to pick them up and look through them. And that is why I'm going to continue with this little planner, because this just gives me all the feels, and I want to keep this going. So I hope that you enjoyed my little Hobonichi evolution video today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new around here and don't want to miss out on future videos, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate your support. Thanks so much as always for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye guys.